everything that we are doing at Rohde Schwarz is moving to software. That should be no surprise. It's also moving from software to the cloud. So we had the playout systems already in a software that is virtualizable for the cloud. And now we have been demonstrating our ingest and transcoding functionality for live studio production in the cloud as well. So what we have available for customers is the ability to help them move not only from SDI to IP, which has been the major transition over the last few years, but from SDI to hardware to software-based applications, and from software-based applications to cloud-based applications. And we can do the same functionality in the cloud as we can do on-premise. So the hardware products that we're already offering on generic platforms are the Venice Ingest Server, the Prismon multi-viewers and Prismon monitoring system. So this is a combined monitoring and multi-viewing platform. You can buy it just for either of those applications, monitoring or multi-viewing. And naturally, our master control and playout solutions called StreamMaster and Gallium. So to use such a service, at the moment, we are demonstrating the playout system using the Amazon Web Service, AWS cloud, but we can work with any of the cloud systems that are there. The other more, let's say, traditional part of Rohde Schwarz, that many customers will know us for, certainly for the last 70, 80 years, is our transmitter business. And of course, we are number one in the transmitter business worldwide. And it's nice to have some iconic sites like One World Trade Center in New York and the Eiffel Tower. But where we're leading a pioneering approach is within our 5G broadcast network. And the 5G broadcast multicast allows us to create a completely new way to deliver content on the move. So it's using the 5G standard in a slightly different way to do a broadcast to hundreds and thousands of end users on their mobile devices to make a much more efficient way of delivering content rather than overloading the telecoms networks. And we all know what that is like when we're at a big event. You try to use your phone for sharing photographs on whatever the social media platform is, and it's completely jammed because everybody's watching the video of the game in the next stadium. With 5G broadcast, that allows us to offer broadcasters and network operators new opportunities to create other revenue streams by delivering maybe better viewer experience, the type of viewer experience that we now get to enjoy when we're on our sofa at home, which when you go to the football stadium or you go to the tennis matches, you kind of like to know what's going on in the next courts or in the next match. You can get all that when you're at home, but not at the live event. So 5G broadcast has a real opportunity here to redefine the way we deliver content and viewer experiences in that world. And there's a couple of other parts that I would really like to mention. One of them is our Clipster packaging solution. It's the gold standard for episodic TV and for premium movie content, creating the distribution, either DCP packages or IMF packages. And we've been launching in the last few weeks, in preparation for IBC, a Clipster Mark II. So it's a new hardware platform, which allows us a much greater flexibility within the software that we use. And it's also advantageous because it's at a better price point. Rohde Schwarz is well known for its broadcast storage platforms. We've been selling storage mainly into post-production houses for the last 10, 15 years. What we've been launching in the last year is a Spicer node network where we have the ability to create a storage system with a disaster recovery or a backup network for a complete broadcast application from production through to playout. So we've been deploying that with some major broadcasters in the United States and in Europe to cover all aspects of, for example, news clips, news gathering, where you've got hundreds of journalists working on the same stories and accessing video clips, small video clips and graphics materials, and they don't actually know where the content is. Is it on the rail system or the backup system? Because it is synchronously joined at the hip, and there's virtually zero latency in the ability to collect that data for the clips and the programs that they're making. So that's where our Spicer node storage system really plays a strong part in helping broadcasters get content to air very fast.